Hello, my fellow awkward people. Wait, am I on? Okay. Hey guys! Let me try that again. Hello, fellow awkward people of the awkward universe. Um, how many times can I squeeze in the word awkward into this very basic introduction of this stream? The answer to that question is more than two. So I haven't figured out hotkeys in Streamlabs yet, so this is going to be a little clunky tonight. I will figure this out. But for now, we're going to go from this full screen to a tiny, tiny little screen for After Effects. So let's just, actually, you know what? Let me just say hi real quick. Who is here? Liam is here, awake, caffeinated. Hey Ray, hey Jonathan, Digby, Classics Lover, Louise. Wait, yeah, I think I got it better that time. Aquaverse. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Bob Miller, hello. Lewis, Seth, perfect awkward way to start. I'm editing a video while waiting for this, and your voice coming on suddenly freaked me out. Sorry about that. It freaked me out too, if that's any consolation. Okay, guys, well. Oh, hey, Aubrey. I got it right? Okay, cool. All right, so we are going to switch now from full screen into, let's see, if I turn this off and I go into After Effects. Let's see if, can you see me and also the screen? Let me know. I can't see myself at all right now. Let me see here. Okay, let's just get into it, guys. We're making butterflies today. I had a few ideas for tonight's stream, but I was going through an old hard drive of mine and I stumbled on some photos that I had taken a few months after my grandmother passed in 2015. And as it turns out, the photo that I got was this butterfly that followed me into my home and had a cup of tea with me. And so Monarch butterflies have a special significance in my life because I had a lot of conversations with my grandma before she passed where she was like, you'll know I'm around. This is how you'll know. I'll send you a Monarch butterfly or I'll send you a dime. And she has kept that promise for 8 years now. I don't always get like signs when I want them or when I ask for them, but I do get them when I need them. And I got one today. So yeah, shout out to my grandma. Okay, let's you want to see the other photo? Look at this. Like it literally just flew on my arm and did not leave. I walked into my house and it came with me. I have never had a butterfly follow me indoors before. Have you guys? Okay. Yes. Yeah, Jonathan, butterflies are from my grandma. Ladybugs are from my special little guy, Frank. I think I've probably shown his picture a million times, but just 1,000,001 tonight. Very special souls in my life. All right, so let's get into this. So here's what I had as the old version, just so I could give you a preview of what we're doing here. Now I have skipped one step here, and all I've done is I've taken the background out. I pulled this image into Adobe Photoshop, removed the background because we need transparency for this to work. So I did that in Photoshop. You can also do it in After Effects using the pen tool for masking. You could do it that way, but I didn't want to spend a whole hour just like tracing along each line. So that part I just did before we started. So that's the first step, is you want an image with no background. Now what we want to do to get the wings flapping, we need to separate this layer into 3 distinct layers. We have the middle part of the body and the left wing and the right wing. So that is basically what I have here. I have a middle, a right wing, and a left wing. Yes. Okay, so let's start from scratch. What do you say? I'm going to go into this blank composition here. It's it's very empty. You know what? Before I start, let me just throw in a sky. We'll just find a blue that feels right. Maybe something like this. And maybe we'll just add like a little bit of a gradient. Gradient. Where is it? Where is the gradient? What am I looking? Oh, generate? Is it generate? Yes, gradient ramp. Okay, so I am going to turn this from, I'm going to say that linear ramp to radial. And we'll scoot this down a little bit. We'll have the center part be a little bit lighter from the, what was the blue? We'll start there, and we'll make the outside part of it a little bit darker. See what that looks like. That looks like crap. Okay, let's scatter it so we can blend it a little bit better. Blend. Why is this not blending? Oh, maybe it has to be, okay, yeah, let me just, there we go. All right, we have a sky. Now let's drag in our butterfly. So we will go into Monarch butterfly cutout. That would be this frame here. And so let's make it a little bit smaller. S for scale, we'll pull it back a little bit. And then I'm going to go into this composition. So I'll go to, with the layer highlighted, I'm going to go to open layer source. And we just have one layer here. So now we have to do the work of separating this one layer into 3. And I'm going to do that using the pen tool. So I'm going to grab my pen tool. This is what it looks like. And then I'm going to zoom in here and just kind of roughly sketch out the body of this thing. And click, click, click away until we have traced it. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're good. No, what happened? What'd I do? What'd I do? Did I just add another mask? I did. Start over. Sorry. Sorry. All right, we're starting over. So here's the body. Here's the body. Very roughly just plotting our points here so we can isolate it from the wings. Get in real close here and close it up. And voila, it is isolated. It is on its own layer here. And I'm going to use my Convert Vertex tool to just kind of smooth the edges out a little bit as much as we can. You guys having a good week? What's going on in your world? I'm gonna read the chat in a second. I just want to make a couple moves here first. We definitely need to round this off. That's a very pointy tail. Doesn't need to be that pointy. Sound okay? Oh, Cinema Lecurla. Oh boy, sorry. Yeah, Control Z. Oh yeah, if you know shortcuts on these things, save yourself the headache and figure them out. I am always taking the long way to do everything. Oh, Tom and not Tom are both here. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining. And Tom, I'm so sorry that you missed the treats stream. But the chips that were in that box were pretty good, I have to say. All right, so we've got our body. Now let's duplicate the layer. Let's make our left wing first. So I'm going to remove the mask. And then I'm going to go right back up to my pen tool. I use this tool a lot for a lot of different things. And if you're not really understanding this tool in specifically, like maybe I can do another tutorial just on masking. It's a really key concept to understand because you use it so much in After Effects. So it's worth the time to, I need to see this better. It's worth the time to learn. All right, there's our left wing. I might just pull this in a little bit. It's going to be hidden. We're going to change the order of this. So we want the wing under the body. We also want to be organized. So let's label this left wing. That is not a political statement. It is just a fact that is what that is. Okay. So we got our left wing. And now we're going to grab our anchor point and I'm going to put it like in the middle of the body because this is where I want it to kind of pivot from. So with this layer selected, our left wing selected, I'm going to hit the 3D little box icon here. Bam. Now we have the option to flap it. How are we going to do that? I'll show you. Okay, so we're going to go into our transform properties. Let me pull this up a little bit so you can see better. Oh, Louise. Hello to all in chat. Cheers. Also, tis for Morgan Sweets. Thanks for Morgan Sweets. Sweets and butterflies. Yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That was weird. I didn't get a sound or anything this time. Let me just take a quick little break here. Aw, Ray, that's so sweet. Okay. with regard to politics, both wings are attached to the same bird. Okay, cool. My eyes are kind of going a little bit. I should probably increase the font size. But we're not going to get distracted tonight. We got work to do. So let's go. We're going to be turning this on the Y rotation, the Y axis, I think. Yes. See that? That's what we want. So we're going to start. How long is this? Let's make this composition. Let's make it, how long do we want a full flap rotation to be? Maybe two seconds might be too long, actually. Well, let's start with 2. So I'm going to go into the composition settings for this and just set it for like 2 seconds. That's going to be the length. And the way we want to get this seamlessly is that we're going to end where we start. So we're going to start here. We'll set a keyframe on the Y rotation. And then let's see here, maybe about 20 frames in, we'll have it go. Which way would it go? I'm going to guess this way. What does that say? 880. Let's make it an even 80. Okay, so that's one position. And then it's just going to, whoops, I'm missing some of my screen here. Can I take this? Hang on. More? Ah, there we go. Okay. So at the very end, we know that we're going to want the starting keyframe. So we'll copy the starting keyframe and we'll paste it to the ending keyframe. And this is going to look really clunky, but let's just see what we have so far. Let me back it up a little bit. That is a very delicate wing. That little guy has no place to be. He's just taking his time. We could probably make this a little bit faster. Let me go back into composition settings and I'll set it to maybe 1 second. Let's see here. Wait. Nope, go back. Control Z. The reason I say that is because in changing the size of the composition, I lost my keyframe. So let's go to, did we say 1 second? There it is. Okay, let's make it 1 second. Kind of center that a little bit. Let's see how that looks. Okay, it appears that it does have somewhere to be. It's still not moving that quickly, but that's okay. What else can we do here? Okay, so as we go into the middle animation, I'm going to go up to animation, chip tags. Thank you, Tom. Keeping us stocked. Thank you so much. Chip tags. You got to pay for the chips to be in this stream. Hello, Bling Auntie. Hello. Thank you for being here. I saw, actually, I haven't responded to your comment, but I saw that you had changed your strategy for your YouTube channel. I think it was a really smart move, actually. So thanks for being here and best of luck to you. Hanging with Void. Just thought I'd stop in and see how the stream is going, but I'm going to hop off and get some sleep. Michael, you do that. I hope you sleep soundly, and thank you for being here. Okay. All right, so what was I doing here? We're going to grab that keyframe, ease it in, keep it real smooth, okay? Got to keep it real smooth. We're going to copy that keyframe, paste it, change our ease in to ease out, just to give a little slight pause there. I like it. I like it. All right. So let's duplicate now our left wing. We're going to call this our right wing. I'll come into here. And now because we're doing the same thing for the right wing and we have all of the animation keyframes in there, we now want the inverse of what we did for the left wing so that they're kind of doing this as opposed to, I don't know. Not that. Okay, so on here now, when we get to the middle keyframe, we will say, instead of 80, we'll say -80. And we will ease it in, copy paste, ease it out. And right away we have a problem. You know why? Because we didn't change the mask. We're only still seeing the left part of the wing. We want to see both, right? Nobody wants half of a butterfly. Okay, so under our mask, we're going to set the add. We're going to set it from add to subtract. Boom. Now let's see what we get. Okay, why does he have 4 antennas? Hang on, let me isolate this. What's going on here? Okay, we might need to adjust this mask a little bit because we don't want that. We don't want, yeah, that's the problem there. We gotta hide that part. All right. Unsolo. Now let's try it. There it is, guys. 20 minutes. We got a butterfly. But we might want to do a little bit more. We might want it to move a little bit faster. We can do that just simply by making the keyframes closer together. But first, let's just take a look how it's looking in our fake sky composition. Let's see here. What do we got? Okay, 1 second is just not gonna cut it. That's okay. You know what we're gonna do for that. I swear, I'm constantly butting up against the same problems. You would think after so many years I wouldn't, but let's make it 5 seconds. Let's make it 5 seconds. And so what we want to do here is toggle our left and our right wing. Let's pull our timeline back so we can see what we're working with here. Let's also label this layer. It's the body, so that's what we'll call it. And I'm going to extend the body all the way to the end of the composition because it's now 5 seconds, not 1. Okay. Not a raccoon. A group of rabbits is called a fluffle. I learn new things every single time I go live. Oh, Morgan, what did you say? What did you say? We gotta hide that part is also what Amy said. That is not true. First of all, that requires me to leave my sanctuary that is my home. You know this. I mean, yeah, we get out, but I'd rather be in. Digby, feels like the wings should have some negative rotation as well, so flap up as well as down, maybe. Okay. Okay. You mean like in sync or like a little bit of randomness with the flapping? Can you clarify for me, please? John Bowersocks, I respectfully disagree. Morgan is not a part. She is everything. Oh, you guys, you were laying it on thick. If I listen closely enough, I can hear her smiling. Can't disagree though. Okay, so right wing. Let's take our right wing and our left wing, drag it out for the full 5 seconds. And then all we need to do is just duplicate our keyframes here. So I'm gonna grab probably, let's see. Yeah, let's grab this one first and just kind of eyeball it. Eyeball it. Eyeball it. What? Okay, wait. Wait, we're getting the beach ball. Time to save. All right, next, paste. And we want to end on, okay, well, let me just see what that looks like. Now it's possible we have a broken wing. It's okay, it'll learn to fly again. All right, so on the right wing, we're gonna copy, we'll do the same thing. I feel like it's a little bit slow still, but we just gotta get the basics in. Copy, paste. And you know what? I'm gonna change the size of this so it's even. What is this? 4 seconds. 4.44? 4. Let's take a look. Okay. All right, cool. That Deep breath. Jonathan, I take a lot of those, especially when I do anything live on the internet. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Whoa. Classics lover. Learned today how Disney used to have storyboards, music, choreography all set before screen testing actors. Morgan's smile sounds very nice. Is there a way to pre-plan editing? Is there a way to pre-plan editing? I mean, yes, definitely. The planning for editing for me is just organizing all of my assets, like everything that I might need in a design. So pulling that into the project. And it's good to have like something, some sort of vision for what you want to do. If you have a specific goal, that takes a little bit of planning. But beyond that, a lot of my editing ideas, or I don't know, just how it turns out, is rarely like my first plan. It's a few iterations past that, but I typically don't really, it always starts as one thing and becomes another, always, with every project. Morgan, if I were a butterfly, fly towards you too. Would you stay for a cup of tea? Oh, speaking of tea. Bit chaotic energy tonight. Really? Feeling kind of tired tonight. I'm glad that's not coming through. Okay. So let's go back into our sky. What did we call it? Here it is. All right. And we'll make it 4 seconds. We'll make it 4 seconds. Okay, there is, let's NASA enhance so we can really see what's going on here. Yeah, just a butterfly flapping its wings. So now what I would like to do is maybe have it move around somewhere in the frame. So I'm gonna rotate it a little bit. I'm gonna scale it down a little bit. I'm going to position it. We'll have our starting position. What do we think? Okay, I'm just gonna blindly do it. Somewhere there, okay? Set a keyframe. And then when we get to, what is going on? Not a raccoon. Interest on back chip tax from last week. Oh my God, I was so sad. Like literally the can, it says potato chips on it. They were pretty good. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it. Okay. So we're starting with it off the screen. What do we want the butterfly to do? Well, I think by the end of 4 seconds, we want it to be out of the frame, but we would like it to fly a little bit. So let's set our ending keyframe. Maybe here. And let's also grab our convert vertex tool, and I'm going to click and drag this path so it has more of it's not so straight. It has kind of a curve to it. Because I don't know any butterflies that fly in a straight line. There it is. Woo, where's it going? Where's it going? I don't know where it's going, but it's going way too slowly. So here's what we'll do for that. Maybe, could I just change the speed on this? Make my life easy? Let's see. I'm gonna highlight my butterfly layer, and then I'm gonna go into, where is speed? I have a need for speed. Time, here it is. Time stretch. And instead of 100, what happens if we do 50? Let's see what that gives us. Much better. I like that. Something about where this is starting, though, is bothering me. I want it to be... God, I'm getting so into the weeds again, but I kind of want it to be perfectly... There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look again. Okay. Let me change this curve just a little bit. What does that do? I think maybe the rotation should start where it's starting is fine, but I want it, oh, you know, okay. Maybe by the end we'll just we'll make it a little bit different on the ending. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, no, that doesn't look right at all. That's not right. I just want a little bit. Oh, maybe the other way. Maybe it's the other way. Let's see here. Let's go and zoom in here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. So I guess this is just going to be like a 2-second thing. Liam, happy International Women's Day. Darwin votes to hear more of Morgan's voice. She does have a beautiful voice. You'll be seeing more of Morgan. Yeah, we at least one video. We've already filmed it, so. Does anyone Morgan, does anyone want to start a band called Butterfly Fart? Yeah. Why don't we? Nobody knows this, but Morgan has actually such a good singing voice, and it's so natural to her. She's very good. She's very good at that. And moderating as well. Okay, so what else can we do? We can also add a little bit of randomness with a wiggle expression. So if I toggle my layer here, and if I go into, where should we put it? On the anchor point property, I'm going to option click on my stopwatch, and I'm going to wiggle it. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Is this too much wiggle? This is just a very basic script expression that sounds complicated, but is very useful. I don't know, did that do anything? Let me go to the extreme. Sometimes I just need to do that to see what it's doing. No, I feel like I'm not noticing a difference. How about 40-40? It's not bad. Okay. And there it is, guys. I mean, what else can we, you know what we need? Oh, we need first to thank Ray. Ray. Oh, I don't see a message, Ray. But Ray, thank you. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you, sir. Okay. The only time I sing is with Amy alone and voicing. Yes, her voice, for animals in particular, chef's kiss. Oh yeah, my mom is definitely a performer. And by the way, I will be editing a new episode of My Mom Supporting My Dreams. I don't want to give all of it away. I will just say that I am playing John Travolta, and John Travolta from the 70s. That's all. That's the only hint I'm giving. That's all I will share, unless you join my Patreon, and then you might know more. Okay, so we could add more butterflies to this scene. We could add maybe some clouds. Should we add some cloud cover? Sure, okay. Let's add some clouds in here. Now those clouds are a little tiny. Let's make them bigger. Yeah, and we don't need all these clouds, but what clouds do we like? What is speaking to me? Okay, I like this one. Grab my pen tool and isolate it. We'll use this one. There's one cloud. We'll call it Cloud 1. dupe it. Cloud 2 will be something else. What else we got? Cloud 2 will be maybe something that looks a little different. I guess I like this one. Let's do this one. This will be Cloud 2. Louise. Morgan to voice this butterfly. Oh, she should. Did you hear that, Morgan? Start brainstorming now, because we might need your voice for this. Okay, so we've got a couple clouds in here, and I'm gonna move this one over, maybe something like that. And then we'll add just a slight movement of these clouds. Maybe this one is going from, we'll make it subtle, but we'll start kind of here and we'll end, I don't know, maybe there. And then for cloud 2, maybe we'll add, let's see, we'll go maybe in the opposite direction. What does that look like? Not bad. Maybe we want the butterfly to go under the first cloud and over the second. How would we do that? Layer order. So we'll grab cloud 2 and we'll move it under the butterfly. And now it goes over. I like that. So the sky is really the limit on this kind of thing. You could have a whole flock of butterflies, if that's what you call a whole group of butterflies. You could certainly have that. You can make it smaller. The size difference, now I have never seen a butterfly that big in my life, like as big as a cloud, but you're only limited by your imagination. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's the instruction part of this. And now I'm just gonna let that roll. I need to just, so hard to keep track. Let's see here. What are people saying? Oh, you know what? Okay, so animation is done. Maybe I'll just go back to full screen. We've got about 38 minutes in. Okay, so maybe we'll wrap up in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go back into Streamlabs, and then I think, yeah, I think I should be full screen now. Am I full screen? Face palm. Oh man, I missed something. Farting butterfly is a well-known martial arts style. I mean, that could be weaponized, of course, yeah. Digby, I've actually done a couple of readings for YouTube. You have a really good voice for that kind of thing. I agree, she does. Maybe the close cloud is a vape. The second is the real cloud. Ooh. Yeah, that would be interesting with some like atmospheric stuff. Yeah. Everybody like, ready? 1, I don't know how many are in here. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Your engagement feeds the algorithm and hopefully does not hide this, buries this video. So I've been thinking a lot more about, you know, I put out that community post because I've noticed that I think my click-through rate on my thumbnails is not the best. And one of the key components to growth on this platform is getting people to click, because if they don't click, they don't see the video, right? So I'm changing my strategy on the thumbnails and the titles a little bit. I really don't like to do the clickbait thing, but as we've discussed in previous videos, there's good and there's bad clickbait. but also YouTube is pushing shorts really hard right now. And I do have a feeling that longer form content might be taking a little bit of a hit. I don't know if that's going to be a permanent thing, but it just seems to be a site-wide issue. A lot of people are noticing fewer views. Or maybe that's just what I tell myself to feel better. Oh, Digby, Amy, to explain what I meant, you had the wings rotating from 0 to whatever and back to 0. I meant adding a negative rotation after to get a flap up and a flap down. Negative rotation. I'm a little confused because we do go in the negative for the rotation. So when you say negative rotation, what you mean by that? Sorry if I'm not understanding something very obvious. Engagement for the algorithm gods. Yes, Zachary, yes. We need that. Yes. Amy, is this the right season for shorts? I do believe it is, yeah. You know, I've hesitated. I've thought about like doing like a batch of various shorts, not a whole lot of production and polish to it, but maybe just moments from live streams for people that can't make the lives. You know, just maybe posting one every day, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy, but just I don't know, maybe a little window into more of me, I guess, as opposed to just the educational part of it. If people care about that sort of thing. Positivity gives purpose. That's a very adorable. That's a dog or a cat. I don't know. That's very cute. Thank you. Positivity gives purpose. Lewis, I've often wondered if long videos might be a bit wonky as far as what counts as a view because partial watches are weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind doing the longer form content. It's just, it takes me so long. And if I could whip it out a little bit quicker, I would love to do just the video essay stuff. I'm thinking about putting out a poll and maybe just asking all of you, like if there's one particular style of content that you like, do you like the shorts? Do you like the video essays? Do you enjoy these live streams? Like, is there one thing in particular that you really like? I'm just wondering if there's any kind of consensus about that because I need to narrow my focus a little bit. I think I'm a little bit all over the place and the algorithm just doesn't know what to do with me right now because it doesn't know what I am. But I want to do everything. So this is a problem, obviously. It's like you got to pick a lane. You really do. Blank Antique, great idea, clip into shorts. Yeah, absolutely. Just repurposing what you've already done. I mean, there's no reason to build something totally from scratch if you already have something ready to go. Like there's you got to find ways to work smarter, I guess. And I still struggle with this a little bit, but at the end of the day, of course I would prefer to work less and put out more, especially if YouTube is rewarding that. So yeah, funny live stream clips, Jonathan. I was going through the one that Morgan and I did last week. It could literally just be Morgan and her puns. That could be the title of it. I don't know. She's very quick. She's very witty. I just hope that YouTube doesn't force you to move away from the interaction we have with you. That would suck. Yeah, John, that's not going away. I mean, so much of this is about community, and so I'm not going to stop the lives. There's some people that just like to, just hang out and chat, and I love that too. So that's not going away completely. I'm just trying to narrow my focus a little bit more. Oh, Liam, you prefer the longer form? Okay. Oh, Digby, Amy, repeat as it got buried. In that case, in that case, a positive rotation, 0 to 180 to 0 to 180 to 0. Oh, so more flaps is what you're suggesting. Like instead of one flap, maybe squeezing in a couple more flaps. That would make sense. I don't get much attention to shorts, but I do watch a few for the engagement algorithm god. But I prefer long essay videos because I mostly do chores or game on my free time. Yeah, you're definitely not alone in that. I was even asking Morgan today, like if she had to pick just one style of content, she likes the longer form stuff because it's just anything under 10 minutes is, you know, some people just like to passively listen to something, or you know, they want to be invested for a little bit longer. And if the videos are really short, I can see how that would be, you know, maybe a turnoff for some people. Aubrey, from what I remember about computer programming, we use concepts like that too. Abstract data type. Make your tools and reuse them over and over. Absolutely. Yes. Yep. Applies to editing as well. Yeah. Yeah, Ray. I would love to see your butterfly garden. That's that'll be nice. It is the season. I repeat your live streams by while building Legos. Perfect. Yeah. You know, I totally get that. Superman. Superman finds this relaxing. Quite the compliment from Superman. Thank you, Superman. Amy, are you dodging my question? I got chills. Or no, not that one. Not that one. I'm not giving any more hints. Not giving any more hints. Um, I love my wig though. Oh, that'll be funny. All right, guys. Well, we're coming up on close to an hour here. It's not Grease. It's not Grease. It's not. I swear. Steve, I enjoy longer content as well, and your live streams are awesome. Okay, noted. Noted. Um, okay, that's. I'm gonna put a poll out anyway, but this gives me something to think about. Um, but did you like the Kristen Stewart short? Because I had a blast making that, and I very much intend to make that a series. Matthew Fuller, I like the live streams just because I love interacting with creators. But at the end of the day, you have to pick the lane that pays the bills. Sorry if that's it. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. The bait that hooked me was the live streams. It's so refreshing to watch you talk and teach with so much passion, even if I don't understand a single bit. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, slow me down. You change the speed. I get it. Some people need me at like 1.25. Um, but you could put me at like 50% and I'll just slowly drone on. Okay. Now, what do you guys think of this? I've been researching a little bit more about Chat GPT and Midjourney. Actually, the interview with Craig Good kind of jogged my memory about that in particular. And it's like, it's hot right now. AI, anything AI related is very popular right now. And I think it might be fun and also just smart to maybe hop on a trending thing. But I thought of taking it And having like basically the robots inform every part of the production process. So like I write a prompt in Chat GPT and it just gives me the script, or I ask for ideas and just see what pops up and make it sort of an experiment. Can I make a video quicker using these tools? Because some of them are amazing, amazing. Digby. Okay. No comment. No comment. Play with ChatGPT. Yeah. I agree, John. This is a great group, and I appreciate you guys joining me every week. We're all just becoming this awkward family, sort of, kind of, in a parasocial way. Jay Davis chat is kind of scary. I mean, yeah, I can see how it could be. We must use these forces for good and not evil. You know what I wonder? I wonder if it could write a whole script for a totally fake movie trailer, because I kind of want to get Mike back in the fold here. I kind of want movie trailer voice guy to be the backdrop to some ridiculous fake trailer. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna wrap up here. But thank you once again for joining me, and be on the lookout for another episode of My Mom Supporting My Dreams. And that's it. That's all I've got. Thank you for being here, and super awkward and out tonight because I have to go back into, oh wait, I'm already here. What am I doing? End.